American English, American English. Teach and learn American English.
In this teaching tip topic, Crystal will present 3 photography activities that engage and inspire students to create and learn in the English language classroom. Welcome, Crystal.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining me today to learn more about engaging and inspiring students with photography. Let's get started. Our goal for today is to examine 3 photography activities that engage and inspire students to create and learn in the English language classroom. Why use photography in your English language classroom? Well, first of all, most students are already actively engaging with cameras, smartphones, and computers. Secondly, many studies show that visual and interactive learning increases language retention. Photography itself also stimulates student interest and motivation, even amongst our shyest learners. Cameras are more widely available and accessible than they have been in the past. And finally, and most importantly, it's fun. There are many photography-based activities you can use with your students to engage and inspire them. The first activity I'm going to present is called the Adjective Scramble. This is a really good warm-up activity, especially on Monday mornings. Project or show an active or interesting photo, one that has a lot of things going on. Give students 1 minute to work in pairs to list as many adjectives about the photo as they can within that 1 minute. When the time is up, student pairs count up their adjectives to see who has the most. The team with the most adjectives reads their lists, and the other pairs can listen to see how their list compares. Afterwards, you can continue to use the photo as a further conversation or writing prompt. The learning objectives of this activity are to review acquired adjectives, provide a fun, active, and quick learner-centered oral warm-up, and build confidence through sharing opportunities. The second photography activity is making personal vocabulary albums. In this activity, students take photos of what they feel best represents the meaning of the assigned vocabulary words. Students can either create their vocabulary albums in a Word document, or they can upload their photos into a free online photo sharing website. Instead of just memorizing abstract words and abstract meanings, students now visualize their own image with the word. If you decide to have the students create their personal vocabulary albums in a word processing document, it helps to provide them with a template. Here is a close-up of a simple vocabulary album template. You can see that the students' photos come first, followed by the vocabulary word, a very simple definition in English, and then the student's own example sentence using that word. Our last activity in today's teaching tips is a day in the life photo essay. For this activity, students take a minimum of 5 photographs demonstrating a typical day in their life. Because we all have different aspects of our lives, this could be a variety of things. For example, I could do a photo essay showing the day in a life of an English teacher, or a day in the life of an American, or the day in a life of a photographer. After uploading their chosen photos illustrating which aspect of their life they'd like to show, students then tell a story to accompany them. This activity lends itself to many other subject areas. Students could illustrate daily routines, habits, or practices. They could show their daily school life, including classes and teachers. They could photograph their friends and socializing time outside of school, or even their family and home life. The learning objectives of this particular activity involve storytelling and sequencing, oral or written expression in English, and sharing and understanding different perspectives as they view the photo essays of their classmates. Additionally, students can create photo essays to send via email with electronic pen pals in other regions or countries. They can also make how-to photo essays illustrating the steps to make or produce something familiar to them. Summing up, today I showed you 3 photography activities that engage and inspire students to create and learn in the English language classroom. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope that you'll check out all the other fantastic teaching tips on the American English YouTube channel.
To check out other great teaching tip videos, be sure to subscribe to our American English YouTube channel. You can find resources for teachers on the American English website, and if you haven't already, be sure to like us on the American English for Educators Facebook page.